Good evening, all you fantastic people. Silver Dragon here, coming at you with some more X4. Gonna be continuing less soft. Words, cough. Tripping on my tongue there for a second. Anyway, regardless, let's go ahead and load on in. Also, what did I just get a ping for this time? I see. It is my coworker. Anyway. Time is the fire in which we burn. And let me make sure that gets paused. You get paused. Everything is paused. Fantastic. Excellent. Alright, I can adjust you back over here, hopefully without disconnecting you, because that would be a pain in the ass. So, last time we basically completed all of the ships that we need. At least it was starting construction on the last ship that we needed to complete the main split storyline for the free split families. So we should have that wrapped up here relatively quickly here today. And then we can see what else we get going. Excellent. Slowly loading. Please wait. Hey, and here we go. Alright, so we should be at the split equipment dock. We are. I just bought some sexy new turrets. For the ship, we have one of my rattlesnakes here. What are you doing here, actually? Escort ship. Good question. What is your current order? Current role attack. That's his assignment. I think I just ordered him to come here for his Marines because we were capturing something last time. Yeah, we captured... Where was that thing that we captured? We're at Family Takir right now. Let me go into my property here quickly. Did I just outright sell that thing? I might have. No. Memory of Prophet. Phoenix Vanguard. So this is the guy we captured last time. He currently has no real orders. Weren't you supposed to be exchanging Marines with him? I'm pretty sure he was. Awkward. Awkward indeed. Okay then. I would very much so like it if you would return over there and get your Marines. But this thing also needs to be altered if I want to keep it, which honestly... Do I really want to keep it? It does at least have the Phoenix main batteries. So at the very least it has that. So we might keep it. I could add it to the other fleet with a Phoenix. So let's go ahead and send him over here for
awaiting orders.
Some upgrades. Thrusters are fine. We got MK3 travels and MK2 shields, which is actually quite nice. We got the MK2 Talati shield, which again is good enough for me. I'm going to switch out the L Pulse for L Plasma though. For its mains, because it's supposed to be, you know, for fighting other cap ships, and we don't want to screw around with that too much. He's using bolt turrets, so I'll keep the bolt turrets. Bolt turrets are fine. Bolt turrets are just fine. Let's go to an MK2 shield. We'll give you some more bolt turrets, just because I can. You're also using same thing. Let me just go ahead and max you out for that, if it will let me. It won't, because this is a parented bolt turret. I need a Talati bolt turret. There we go. Same thing here. And the rest is kind of fine and dandy. Let's upgrade your long-range scanner. Yeah, you already have... Well, you have literally one repair drone. Let's go ahead and increase that a little bit, because that's kind of terrible. Get rid of the mines. I don't like mines, honestly. I'm just not a big fan of mines. Crew, service crew is okay. Let me get you a couple more service crew. And I'll trade out the Marines to the other guy when I get the chance. That's going to cost me... Actually, that's going to get me 600,000, which is nice. You are on time this time. Indeed. Welcome, good sir. Alright, so let's take a look at my property being constructed right now. The rattlesnake, we're still waiting on him. So we're still trying to get the last bit of resources that I need transferred over there so that we'll be good to go. Alright. What do we have here for now? So we've got... Let's check local here. The entire Dragon Raider fleet. So we've got the 4 rattlesnakes. We're just waiting on the last one. We got all the Dragon Raiders. And then all I have to do is add the 2 monitors to that fleet. And we're basically good to go at that point. We also have the Phoenix Vanguard here. How damaged are you? You're not damaged at all, practically. Consumables, good. Your repair drones are good. You've got enough flares. Crew-wise, you're good on crew. And I don't think I need to edit anything else. So let's just go ahead and get that wrapped up there. So it must be the guy inside here. Yeah, it's the Buzzard Vanguard that's beat up right now. Alright, let me take a look at the mission details. We have the Buffalo making a delivery. The Raptor is eventually going to be making a delivery of the components that are needed. And it looks like one of the monitors is currently returning, and another is currently going to buy what we need. Oh, I see a problem right here. I definitely see a problem. We got some dragons that need beaten up. Maximum speed.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Tell him to F off. I'm honestly half tempted to disable that, but again, I like using that as a way to find good-sized ships to capture, pirate ships. Because, hey, what's better than a free L-class ship? Well, free. I mean, it costs Marines, but Marines are practically, you know, cheap existences anyway. I can just buy a shit ton of basic boy Marines and just kind of throw them at a ship until it's captured. Good old Zerg tactics. Which is why it's almost a shame that I'm having to get rid of this monitor, because I gave it 500 freaking Marines. So yeah, that's kind of lame. And unfortunately, I don't think... Well, actually, let me check. What do I have? Did I fill the Raptor? I hope I didn't fill the Raptor. I probably did, though, to be completely honest. If I didn't, I'll be able to trade the crew, but I'm 90% sure that I filled it. Yeah, I did. Damn, that's a shame. I could have taken quite a few of the Marines off those other 2 ships, but... Oh well, it is what it is. I suppose I could use them temporarily to capture a few more ships over in Split territory before I send them on their merry way. That's possible. We might do that. Oh, it's Cuttle Barotel. I'm tempted to blow you up, but no. I like that once you enable the venture mode, you're kind of boned, because then it's permanently enabled even if you disable it. Because since I couldn't use it, I disabled it, and unfortunately, ships from other players' universes are still making their way here. But it's just a nice little detail, I suppose, in the background, every now and then.
Entering system. Arcos
Right.
Ravine.
Let's go ahead and deal
Dragon.
with this dragon before he done messes up my shit. Oh, those are some flickering ships. Let me just... Good. All my turrets are armed and ready to go. Also, one thing of note that I fucked up on last time, which I just recalled again here now. When I was reading the patch notes for update 320, I was actually reading the patch notes for update 3. So, I done fucked up there. Let me actually pull this back up here right now. Because, yeah, when you pull up the update panel...
Dragon.
It takes you to the, like, full list.
Right. Affirmative.
There we go.
Prepare to die. I can do better than that.
Whoop. Turrets. Open fire.
That's not a clever move. Split make you regret it.
There we go. Also, why the hell is my goddamn...
Split a check. Spare
Hey.
life.
Hey, another free dragon.
Dragon.
Put these on missile defense. I don't think they'll actually engage them, but it's the thought that counts. Why are you... I need to figure out the keybind to freaking stop that, because that's aggravating. That is incredibly aggravating. Because usually when you actually manually fire using the middle mouse button, rather than like say, what is it? No, apparently that's what I just have it bound to. But usually you would be able to fire directly on where you want your cursor. But instead right now it's locking it due to the, oh, what the hell's it called?
Container.
The targeting software, essentially. So I need to
Ammunition
figure out what
container.
the toggle was for the targeting software. Because that's going to be a real pain in the ass if I can't. Because usually, I can just do this and kind of guide it where I want. But now, as you can see, they're all static. They're not moving where I want them to. And I don't know how the hell that got toggled, because it's not something that I tweaked. I haven't changed anything at all. So that's kind of a mild annoyance. Mm-hmm. Toggle target lock. I do not know which one to enable for that. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of very annoying, to be completely honest. Yeah, middle mouse button. Fire weapons at cursor. And just plain old fire primary weapons should be... No, that's the wrong one. No. No. Where are you going?
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Apparently
Ammunition
decided to blow that
container.
up.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, get out of here. So yeah, that's a mild annoyance. I mean, it is still somewhat firing where I want it to, but at the same time, it's not combining the guns to, you know, the direct center like it usually would. It's keeping them spread out, which I don't know if that was a new thing that changed, but... I'm not a huge fan. Also, looks like... Whoa, that might be why, because the mouse... There we go. Okay, so it's because I alt-tabbed for half a second, and now I have this freaking mouse on the screen. When I'm not supposed to. There you go. That would be why. That's my problem. Okay. I understand now.
Dragon.
Right. Meow! Can I help you? Mr. Meowhole, what do you want?
Dragon. Docking granted. Ammunition container.
Right. Where is the nearest... go meet me at the graphene refinery, please.
Medical supply factory.
I'll follow you, actually.
Accelerator. Graphene refinery.
There it is. Ooh, this thing actually is a missile. A missile boat, pretty much. I don't think it has... why are you... Yeah, it has all missile launchers on this one here. So, this thing literally just launches swarm missiles. That's all it does.
Docking granted.
Brakes! Ow. Where the hell's the dock? There's the dock. Okay. Woo! Part of me will spin around and do a little bit of a nose slide here. Hey, and down we go. Let's just line it up perfectly. It's been a while since I've had to dock properly. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's get on up once it eventually docks.
Docked.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Damn straight it's an honor. So yeah, I think it has one gun mount that is currently available here. Yeah, this one right here is available. But beyond that, they are all missile launchers. And, I mean, look at the size of those things, too. That's the kind of diameter of the missiles this thing launches. So they're not small missiles. Right, let's see what we can find around here. I need any old Tom, Dick, and Harry that can fly a basic ship. Come on. Who we got? Check the other side here, see if we got anybody. Hopefully we do. Hopefully my other ship should also be docked here shortly. Can I help you, you little fuzzball? There doesn't appear to be anyone on this station, which is a bit unfortunate, to be honest, because that means I'm not going to be able to hire anybody here. You know what? There we go. Let me reorder him to land here. That should fix him. But yeah, there's no one around here apparently that I can hire. And that's kind of annoying. That being the case, I'll have to check and see if I have an extra, which I think I do. I'm pretty sure I have an extra pilot on the other ship that I can just send. There's not even a... Did nobody spawn on this station? They don't even have a goddamn store clerk. What the hell? This is a travesty. So apparently there's nobody working on this station. That's unfortunate. Well, shit. Oh, well, here's my beast. So you can see we have the big-ass torpedo launcher right here, and then everything else is just these gigantic pulse cannons. They are lovely. Plasma cannons could be more viable if you were to enhance them with a cooling mod, per se. Especially a good cooling mod. But beyond that, I hate using them.
Hello.
Right. Who do we have on board here that I can send over? Bunch of my service crew. Congratulations, Captain. Where the hell is this damn thing? So we are in Tharka's Ravine. So it'll be this guy right here. As captain. Assign. So he's going to get off the ship quickly. And then we'll undock. But first things first, let's go ahead and check the map, see how we're doing. Oh! Perfect. We're done. Looks like the ship managed to get enough of what it needed. So we're good to go. I'm going to let this monitor complete his objective, though, because he is still trading those goods back here. Do I want to keep... Where's the Raptor? Where is my Raptor? He is currently in the Fires of Defeat. He's heading to the high-tech fact, probably to buy some stuff there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to cancel your orders. Go destroy that defense station, please. Okay. Alright. Should have had more than enough time to get out of there. Hey, Gabriella, welcome. Happy birthday, good sir. When did the genocide start? Soon, Ronnie, soon. Once I send this fleet into wherever the hell it's supposed to go, they will separate entirely from the split patriarchy, and we will have some war on our hands, which will be excellent. So yeah, let me go to the actual patch notes for 3.20 here. And let's take a look at this. So, new features. Trade rules enabled improved control over station trade offers, station supply offers, and the sale of ships. Added links to the What is X4 Foundation video series. Option to import and export individual construction plans to share with the community, which is a good one, honestly. I'm looking forward to see what kind of crazy stations people build. Information about the original game start to load and save menus. Missile storage capacity information to missile turrets in the encyclopedia, which is nice. Additional object tab information in the map menu. Mark all as read in the encyclopedia if you're tired of seeing all those notifications in there. What else do we got of interest here? Behavior icons to the map legend. Ship type icons have changed, which is nice. Actually, there's to the ship selection and ship configuration menu. So you could say I set up a dragon to be a bomber. I could set its icon to be that of a bomber, as an example in that regard. Faction abbreviations to faction relation menu. Option to select trade wares directly in logistical station overview, which is nice. Start guidance option interaction menu of data vaults. So there's a few interesting bits they added in there. They also added a bunch of different improvements. Improved target selection for pirates, improved names of Xenon weaponry and all that. Right. Let's take a...
Something hit us. Acknowledged.
Where are you? That something hit you. Oh, I see. It might be these guys, it might not, but once we finish this mission, hopefully we'll start seeing less police, or, you know, Patriarch police in this sector. Because then they'll basically be at war with this sector.
Do better than that.
Whoop. Turning around.
We cannot tolerate your actions. Stop your attack immediately.
Asp.
Now charging the warp drive. Please wait. You're next. I should probably go help the Raptor, though, with his assault on that station.
You not do much damage.
Ha!
Cannot tolerate your actions. Stop your attack immediately.
Split need to find a way out of this.
Goodbye.
Mamba. Chimera.
Colonial Police Chimera. Now, you're more of the pain in the ass, so I'll deal with you quickly. Got my travel drive turned on.
That hardly touched it.
No, it's not. It's really not. Goodbye.
Mamba.
Next. And final ship in the area. Where do you think you're going? Get back here. Goodbye. Pew 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 pew. And you're dead. Have a nice day. Right, where are we going? Also, what do they drop? Anything interesting here? Nevidium crystal. A basic weapon chamber, actually, is nice. I'll grab that. It's only a basic one, but again, you know what? I really do need to get on that. I think once I'm done streaming here, I'm going to go install the mod that allows me to craft the higher quality ship mods, because I keep saying I'm going to do it, or I'm thinking of doing it, and I kind of drag my feet about it. Ooh, 5 secure containers, 5 secure containers. Maximum burn on my engines. Go, 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 go. That's 5 new EMPs right there. That basically means I can get almost all of the expensive kind of blueprints that I need for the shipyard superstation. I also sped right past another one there. It's like a fuel container. Oh, fuck. I always do that! Oh, that's aggravating. I mean, it's only worth 2 credits, but I think it's a resource used in the modifications as well. Alright, let's go take a look at my Raptor and see how he's doing, because he's on target now. Alright, hard left, and let's go. Also, I'll be able to scan for more Patriarch bastards on the way. Let's take a look here. Because some of my guys were getting assaulted. Yeah, we got a Colonial Police Dragon here. We'll deal with that first things first.
Dragon.
And hey, it's probably going to bail. Oh, hello, Lydecker. Lydecker, either way. I like how most of them send, like, trade ships in their ventures. Also, I'm apparently upside down. Which, in space, is kind of an ironic thing, but hey. Upside down in space! Just gonna casually turn here as I slowly approach the target. At 3,000 meters a second. There we go. Now we're oriented
I'll show
correctly.
you how to fly.
No you won't. You really won't. You're going to bail and I'm going to laugh.
That's not clever move. Split making.
We cannot tolerate your actions.
Shut up!
Immediately.
Tolerate my ass. Alright, let's capture another one. Oh shit, brakes, 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 brakes.
Hello.
Hello.
Dragon.
Right. Let's get on over there. And hey, while I'm at the nearest station, I can also craft some more EMPs. Yeah, I'm feeling lazy. Let's just go ahead and repair laser this one. Oh shit, gonna ram it.
Awaiting orders.
Oh hey, did you... Apparently the Raptor already did his job. Nice. Head up to this medical supply fact, please.
Medical supply factory.
I think that's the right one. No, it's not. I went in the opposite direction.
Dragon. Medical supply
There it is.
factory.
That's what I'm going for. So let's take a quick look over here. Yeah, no, he basically wiped it out.
Awaiting orders.
Attack that, please.
Out of docking range.
Awaiting orders.
Request permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
I guess that was done almost instantly. No, he's not doing it. Well, that's annoying. Alright, that being the case... You know what? You have your full shield capability, do you not? Yeah, attack targets in this range.
Awaiting orders.
Why are you not doing that? What is your problem? Also, why can I not dock with this station? That's a mild annoyance. Oh, that's why, because he's slowly waiting on him to get put away, basically. Hey, Darkwolf, how's it going, mate?
Docking aborted. Docking granted.
Yep, time to do the old nose slide, apparently. And slam my ass down. There we go. And we're good. So yeah, we'll go take a look at the Raptor, see how he's doing.
Successfully done.
I still do need to fully kit out that Raptor as
It's an
well.
honor to have you aboard.
Damn straight it is. Hey, I don't have to transfer any more of my crew. Welcome, random person. Congratulations. You are absolutely terrible.
Split wish you fortune.
You're more of a marine than a pilot. Hello, other random person. You at least have
Hello
some
there.
piloting skill. Congratulations, you're hired. Congratulations,
Thank you. I'll
Captain.
do my best to justify your faith in me.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you will. I am sure you will. Right, let's go craft us some EMPs. Woo! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to probably run over to the equipment dock again.
Can I help?
When I get the chance, after I visit the Raptor. Battle chatter needs a refresh. Yeah. That's
you
one
go.
thing. That's one thing that a game like this can always use more of, is additional like voice lines. Do you have additional secure containers or anything that I can buy? You do not. I'm very disappointed in you.
Split wish you fortune.
Damn straight you do. Alright. Alright, let's call the Alpha to the dock. While I'm doing this, spacesuit EMP, baby. Oh yeah! All 5. So I now have 7 spacesuit EMPs. That is freaking excellent. That is very excellent. This is an interesting one. Removed use of cargo drones for direct trade between nearby stations. So I guess beforehand you could have multiple different stations and then have cargo drones, like a lot of cargo drones, transfer goods between them, which would actually be nice. It would make sense, but I guess they removed it for some reason. Improved target selection for pirates, turret accuracy against large targets, improved weapon and turret accuracy against fast targets, improved chance for AI pilots opening lockboxes when the player is not nearby, improved efficiency of subordinate traders looking for trades, behavior of combat ships attempting to disable a capital ship, improved trade assignment speed if many subordinates try the same trade, or try to trade the same ware for their commander, improved guidance during the parented plot maze sections. There's apparently a maze we have to go through. Improved work somewhere else for me.
Dragon.
Conversation open up the map at the employee's location instead of the player's. I like that. That's a good one. Improved turret behavior settings in station loadout menus when all turrets are under construction. Improved visibility of target speed indicator in the speed bar against bright background elements. Order and designations for equipment slots in the ship and station build menus. Presentation of player-owned ships on ventures. In the property owned menu, balance of patrol missions by increasing enemy presence. That's actually nice. Because, frankly, patrol missions are boring. You very rarely get enough enemies, or the enemies you get are, like, ridiculous, like I's and K's and shit like that. Right. First things first. Do I have any other additional hostiles that need to be dealt with in the sector? No. Right. Let's go deal with the Xenon harassing my Raptor, and then I will see how the rest goes. Hey, Fire, can I help you? Hmm? You adorable furry brat, you?
I was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
What have you been harassed by? A plunderer Phoenix Vandal. Black Hole Sun 5. Where is that?
Autopilot engaged.
Whoa. Black Hole Sun 5. Yeah, you're way out of my range. I definitely need to start spreading out. Like, once I've dealt with this split plotline, I'm probably going to start spreading out the remainder of my fleet around the universe so that I can deal with situations like that. You have the Might Husky Fly Hunter? Say what?
Autopilot disengaged.
Ah, shit. Autopilot, why? Hey, no.
Entering system. Fires of defeat.
So yeah, apparently if you pick the Split Patriarchy instead of the Free Split Family Start, the Fires of Defeat are actually called the Fires of Victory, so yeah. I like how the Xenon ship is going negative 265 or 2,650 meters a second. Oh, geez, now it's negative 5,000 meters a second practically. Damn, that's some amazing reverse speed. Holy shit. How's my Raptor doing? About as well as I would expect, considering it's a massive cap ship. If an eye basically if an eye showed up, I would be mildly concerned, because the eye can actually somewhat threaten that thing. The K's, I wouldn't be as concerned. I mean, that thing is a beast of a ship. It really is. But at the end of the day, it's still a carrier, not a battleship. I mean, if the amount of rounds currently going out doesn't really give that impression per se. But it is still a carrier, not a battleship.
Raptor.
God, I love that ship. It's just such a sexy ship. Alright, Raptor. Oh no, that fucked up again. That's not good. That's not good. That's an interesting bug that keeps happening. I think I might have to see about submitting my... remove all orders. Go ahead and fly to Thark's Ravine for me. Spelt that wrong? You have the Mighty Husky Fly Hunter. Ah, I see. I now somewhat understand what you're saying there. Okay. But yeah. That thing is just a beast. It has 101 freaking turrets. I mean, most of them are medium, but still, 101 turrets. And not to mention the actual capabilities of what it can... Actually, let's get out of here for a second. The capabilities of what it can store for fighters is freaking excellent. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to... Actually, you know what? It would be faster to go that way now. So yeah, we're going to zip through the gate here into the Xenon sector. and then pop our way out the other side. But yeah, we're going to go to the dock. We're going to see which stations that I don't really have that I need, of which there are many. And I will see about acquiring their blueprints for free, assuming they haven't fixed that whole, you know, cheap bullshit that we do.
System. Matrix. Number
I see we got an
9.
invasion fleet over here, and I and 2Ks. I mean, you can tell from a distance, that thing is just a monstrosity. That is the equivalent of the Raptor of the Xenon. I mean, how much... Let me take a look at this thing here. I'm pretty sure I can look it up in the encyclopedia and it'll tell me how many turrets that thing has, but it's a lot. And they are quite strong.
Entering system. Matrix. Number 451.
There we go. I wonder, is this still neutral? It is still neutral at this time. We have a Xenon P Raider. It looks like all the stations that were attempted to be built here have unfortunately failed. They have been destroyed. Luckily, the Xenon have not, as of yet, rebuilt anything. So, hopefully, we will see some continuation of the station building around here. Worst comes to worst, I might claim the sector again by sending in all of the new cap ships that I have, including my additional Raptors, and use that to kind of defend the area while we build the station. And then I'll just throw... It's basically just going to be a literal defensive station. It's going to have nothing but turrets. It'll be like 100 plus actual just plasma turrets and some gun turrets. Meant to dissuade any Xenon from coming back to this sector. Because we put in a lot of effort. We lost 2 L-class ships in order to capture, well, uncapture almost that that sector, or uncapture. What am I saying? To remove the ownership from that, from the Xenon. And I don't really want all that effort. Yes, I don't want all that effort to go to waste. I'm coming up with new words, apparently.
Docking granted.
Alright, let's see what I need. Let's come up with a list here. So basically, I'm looking at all of the most expensive stations that I do not possess, and then I'm going to go steal them. Well, not the stations themselves, but at least their blueprints. So that's going to save me a lot of money. At that point, it's literally down to the... Oh, what's it called? To the actual fabrication and maintenance docks, which I cannot get the blueprint for outside of buying it.
Hello?
Dragon.
And then just the actual cost to build the station, which is terrible. But I will also need a lot of L-class, like at least an L-class miner or two, and gas miner that can provide for the station. Oh, hello there. I don't see too many Paranid around, especially out in the middle of here. To the reps office. Right, let me get my X4 shiz thing open so I can write all this down. As for what we need to capture. Desktop, there you're at. There you are. Right.
It's an honor to see you here.
Modules. The advanced composite I don't think we need. The antimatter converter we definitely need. So... antimatter converter we need. We're going to need the field coil. Production. Actually, let me pull up... Graphene we got. I might need the missile component one, but that one's cheap. That one's really cheap. Quantum tubes we're going to need. We might require the scanning array, but I don't think we really need that right now, to be honest. Ooh, so the most we have to pay now is about 100 and... Well, that's plus the actual building of the cost to build the station, which is going to be a little bit more than that. But yeah, about 100 and... What, 40 million, 145 million? About that? Maybe a little bit. About 100. We'll say 150, I think. 30, 40... Yeah, about 150. A little bit more. Shield component production. We're definitely going to need one of those. Silicon wafer and smart chips are kind of cheap. Those are the... I'm trying to get all the expensive ones here, basically. Spice production? I vaguely recall spice production being something that we might require. That might save me $1 million if I just absolutely need it. Turret component, we 100% are going to need that. And since I have 7 of these EMPs, I might as well get something else here as well. So what else am I still missing that's important? We already have all the docks, everything we need for that, all the basic crap. Maybe I'll get a scanning array production as well then. I have shield, or do I, am I missing... I am missing missile production, but how much is the... It's cheap. Right. We'll get the scanning array. We'll add scanning array to our list here. Okay, we now have our list. Excellent.
Split wish you fortune.
And you know what? Pardon me. Also, we just made some good money. Well, I mean, 8,000 credits sure as hell isn't good money, but it's money, I guess. Now saving. Please wait. Do 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 do. 7 inactive missions. Still saving. Please wait.
It's an honor to see you here.
Right. No, not the equipment. Modules. And we still have to buy the ship blueprints unless I want to get them via reverse engineering. But no, we're not going to do that. I could also add advanced composites here, actually. How many do we have? In that case, I'm going to remove... Yeah, I'm going to remove spice production from this, and I'm just going to add advanced comp. I don't think I need it, but let's get it anyway. So what we're going to do, though, here, before I leave, is we're going to buy all the cheaper ones here that I require. Silicon wafer production is something we need. Smart chips, did I have that on there? I didn't. We'll buy that, because that is something I will also need. And we'll add the spice on there as well, just because I can. Anything else that I absolutely need? We do have the split variations of the storage. Actually, that is one thing that I need. The split L parlor. That's an important one that I need.
Split wish you fortune.
So let's see if we can acquire a L parlor here. So I'll replace the advanced composites here with that. Okay. Out of my chair. We might actually be able to get the L parlor here. We'll see. Well, we already auto-saved, so I don't need to worry too much. But yeah, we'll see if we can get that here. Because the L parlor is essentially for your workers. And it is something that we will need.
Split equipment dock.
Now let me take a quick look here. Maybe because I haven't scanned one, it isn't showing up on here yet. So I'm pretty sure this might be the L parlor right here. That or it could be the actual storage unit. Huh. This might be the admin center, I think. Oh, hello. I see we have the lovely sparkly bit there. This I already have access to, so I don't need that.
Are you interested in a job?
No. And you can see that time it showed up an opposing faction, so I would have to fight the Freak Split families if I were to do that. And that's a big no. Let's take a look at the encyclopedia here again and see if I now have access to that. No, I don't. I guess I can try acquiring the Talati version then, if I haven't already. Let's take a look here, because I can find out real quick. Habitation. I have the S biome, but I don't have the L biome. I can acquire that later, though. So, let's go ahead and start with our kind of list here, per se. That is a big list of crap that I don't need right now. Okay. Hull part factories, ore factories, defense platforms, the equipment dock itself. What else do we have in the area here? I do not require the medical missile component factory. That is one that I will require. I believe missile component? No, because I'm not building those. Quantum tube. There's one. And the shield component fac as well is right near that, I think. Or is that elsewhere? No, that's way up there. Okay. Turret component.
Found something out here.
What have you found? The only thing they would ping me on would be abandoned ships. They probably found one. Okay, let me go check my logs quickly. Oh. It's just an alligator freaking mineral transport. That's not even worth bothering. That's like an S-class transport. Alright. Why am I not in warp? Let's go. Okay, so, now. That's annoying. Let me get close to this station and then I'll figure that out quickly. Because you'd think there'd be a simple option, add ship to wing, but apparently not. Apparently not. There's our quantum tube production fact right there. Alright. You know what? I should just do it the easy way, shouldn't I? I should. Okay. Add in you, add in both of the monitors, create defense fleet gap. And there we go. So by unassigning them and then reassigning them, we should now have the complete fleet that I need. Except for some damn reason, the monitors never got added to that fleet. That's annoying.
Awaiting orders.
That is rather annoying.
Awaiting orders.
You don't get orders. Right. Let's do a quick save. So, again, how this trick essentially works is, if you want to get a blueprint, you need to scan these lovely little red nodes on a station, and you have a chance to acquire the blueprint for whichever section that is attached to. Now, you can fly around an individual station looking for this, and you'll find usually one per station if you're lucky. Or you can create your own nodes by using an EMP. However, this is considered a obviously hostile act, and they really don't like you doing that. But you can bypass this a little bit by attaching the EMP, getting into your ship, and then detonating it. And that prevents the station from going hostile because you're detonating an EMP on the freaking station. You want to find a nice flat area to deploy it as much as you can, because it makes it easier to...
Docking granted.
It makes it easier to quickly scan all the components if they're not hiding inside of the damn station.
Can I help? Goodbye.
Oh, oh God!
Spacesuit EMP.
Click and trigger. And this way, the station does not go hostile.
Dragon.
Bit of a process, but hey. If I were to detonate that outside, the station would be going red, and they'd be very, very upset with me. Now, if you happen to be doing this, which is what I did with the Patriarch stations, however, because, you know, they're already -30, it's not like I care if I lose rep with them, then you can just sit out here, detonate, and, you know, scan all the nodes and leave. So as long as you don't care about losing reputation, you can just detonate it in space. And there we go. Quantum 2 production has been unlocked. But let's go ahead and scan the rest, because we might get a permanent trade subscription here. Or maybe just a discount. Either way. Final one should be up here somewhere. Yeah, you can see what I mean. I don't even think I can get to that. Oh no, I can. Interesting. And permanent trade subscription added. Oh, I guess there's technically a little window over here as well that I could have used to get in here. Not that this actually has any physical being, per se, to prevent me from going that way, but hey.
Docking granted.
But hey. Right, let's go find our next target. Nope. Excuse me.
Hello.
Pardon me. Turret component factory. Start guidance to object. Also have an antimatter. Actually, the antimatter converter factory is closer, so we'll go ahead and pop over there first if I can control my ship, which is currently. There we go. I hate it when the controls lock up every now and then. Whoop. And maximum power.
Medical supply factory.
So yeah, we'll get the antimatter converter. We'll get the what was it? The turret component production, and then we'll probably go complete the main split objective, finally. At long last, we will finally complete it. Brakes. Hey, there it is. Get on up, get on out.
Dragon.
And get funky. And brakes, launch, and go.
Docking granted.
Maximum power! Oh shit, oh crap, oh crap, oh no, oh no. Hey, I made it. And nothing bad happened. No, I think you still have to actually, like, get in the pilot's chair. Because if I were to just select it and detonate it while I'm not in the chair, that might also... Oh. Interesting.
Dragon.
I was worried for a second there because I didn't hear the noise of them. So I was very concerned for a second that the EMP didn't work. Which I've never had happen, so I was like, wait a minute. Why don't I hear the noise? Oh no. Hey, antimatter converter unlocked. That alone saves me quite a bit of money. At minimum, we still need to get 150 million, but to be completely honest, if I really desperately wanted to get it, like, built now, I pretty much could. Because I've got enough liquid assets, not liquid assets, enough, material assets, per se. I mean, if I sold the dragons alone that I managed to salvage, that's going to get us more than enough money to begin the construction of that. And honestly, I'm thinking I will make that a priority soon. Real soon, I will make the construction of that shipyard a priority. Because with reverse engineering, there are a couple, and there's permanent trader subscription, nice. With the reverse engineering mod that I have, it is going to take a long time for anything that I reverse engineer to give me the blueprint. I like how the turrets are deployed even when they're not supposed to be right now. Probably because they're set to attack my enemy, even though I don't actually have one targeted.
Hello.
The Antagon Republic is mounting a defense, apparently. Good for them. Good for them. But yeah, if I choose to use the reverse engineering mod for a ship, it is going to take some time for that to process, up to 7 hours, basically, for the medium-class ship, like a dragon. So it's definitely going to be worth it to get it as early as possible. And with that, I will be able to pump out S and M class ships. So I will be able to actually completely fit out, or kit out, the Raptor, which would be very, very sexy. I wonder if this thing is the turret construction. Probably is. And get on up and get on out. We'll just attach it right here quickly. Boop. Oh, shit. Oh, perfect. That was beautiful.
Spacesuit EMP.
Boop. There they are. There's the sound I like to hear.
Dragon.
And away we go. Of course, once I've managed to complete all of this, the EMPs are going to be useless to me, because I basically have all the stations that I need at that point. Encrypting data stream, turret component production, granted. Lovely. There we go, that's decrypted. Next. So with the permanent trade subscription, that basically means that I will be kept up to date with all of the trade information on this station. You can also pay, I think it was 10 million to the faction rep in order to get permanent trade subscriptions for all of their faction stations. If I'm not mistaken. I've never bothered to do that, honestly. I like the cheap option of deploying satellites everywhere. Not to mention the extra bonus of choosing to do satellites versus the trade subscription is that you get a nice view of all of the sectors. So that way, if you're, if there's any pirates attacking your ships, if there's any hostiles from a faction that doesn't like you in the area, you will be able to very quickly and visually see that. Or very quickly and easily see that, hey, there's some hostiles here. I should probably force these ships out of here. Okay, what did we get? Let me take it off my list here. Antimatter converter is done. Turret component is done. And we got the quantum tube. So we still require the field coil, shield component, parlor, and then scanning array. But really, field coil and shield component are the only actual important ones. Claytronics we already have. Plasma conductor, I'm pretty sure I have that. Here's a field coil factory. Let me double check, make sure I have plasma conductor, because I do know I need that. Superfluid, plasma conductor, yep, got it. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's double check. Declaration of the Curbs. Deliver the Separatist fleet. After we're done with this last one, I'm going to complete this objective finally. I swear, for the 150 plus million that I've spent on this fleet, if we don't get a good reward for this, other than the fact that they're going to go create a proper new faction to assault the patriarchy, I'm gonna be a little annoyed, because I'm delivering you an entire fleet. You better reward me with something freaking excellent for that, because, yeah, I'm gonna be a little salty if that doesn't happen. Because, I mean, I could just, with the amount of money I've spent on this, I could build that, I could easily build the self-sufficient shipyard and just be pumping out ships. So I could create my own empire for the cost of creating this one, almost. Not quite, because that's still not taking into account, say, the L-class and XL-class ships, which are super expensive in and of themselves. I mean, again, setting up a basic, if I were to buy all the blueprints and everything, setting up a basic shipyard with all of the expenses that come with that, blueprint-wise, that's 270 plus million. If you had to buy all the blueprints from scratch, it would be 300 million credits. So, and that's just for a small, medium class shipyard. Damn. And that also does not include the additional miners and gas miners that you would have to buy to feed that beast.
Tuatara.
I'm tempted, but I'm not going to blow that up.
was asked to drop my cargo. Awaiting orders.
No? How's that sound? I'm gonna go with no. We'll use this one here.
Hello.
Dragon.
Hello. Boop. And done.
Docking granted.
I could also just teleport to the ship if I needed to. Excuse me, madame.
Spacesuit EMP.
Boom. Get on up, get on out, and get funky.
Dragon.
Hey. And this, what I'm doing right now is basically shaving money off the top of, basically off of that cost. So that when I'm ready, I have to spend a significantly less amount of money in order to get my shipyard going. Field coil collected. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Might as well get the permanent trade subscription. If we waste an EMP, we might as well get all the bang for our buck. Pretty much. Encrypting stream. Data decrypted. Permanent trade subscription added. Yay.
Docking granted.
And boom. Right, let's go get this done. It is finally time to finish the Split storyline for the Free Split families. Mission Manager. Declaration of the Curbs. Open briefing. Create opportunities for foreign investors. It better get some serious investment, because this is not a cheap fleet. Right. Gamma group. Nice, they're actually all in properly, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the fifth one? There we go. Oh, because he's considered... That's weird. Huh. That is a little weird. Awkward. For some damn reason, he's not a part of the fleet. Whatever. All ships. And that means all of you. Get over there. Thank you. Right, let's go. Onward! For the Free Split families! Who are basically gangsters and pirates, but I went with them anyway. Because it's the start I chose. And hey, it felt more challenging, honestly. It felt a lot more challenging than going with the patriarchy, where it was just a matter of capture a couple. Well, honestly, the Free Split family's initial mission was for me to destroy the fleet that, or the remainder of the fleet that wiped out ours. The Patriarch campaign, or Patriarch initial mission, was to essentially capture 3 sectors. So 3 systems for the Patriarchy. And I was just kind of like, it seems like a pain in the ass, so no. But considering the amount of ships they were sending there anyway, it wouldn't have been that difficult to do. Because they send massive fleets there. All you would need to do is capture a couple of ships and send it there. But then I wouldn't be able to have the kind of shiny stuff that I have now, because the dragons are very, very easily bailable, and I love that. So it makes it incredibly easy to get a large fleet going early on. Well, not a super large fleet, but still a fleet going. Because most of my initial ships, and the reason why I was able to complete that objective for the free split families in like the first 6 hours that I was playing, was that I managed to capture a couple of dragons using the dinky little ship that I had. Well, one dragon with plasma cannons, which I then used to whittle down the fleet and eventually wipe them out. So, I mean, that was a lot of loading too. I had to load that multiple times. The heart of acrimony. Ships at delivery location 8 of 15.
Awaiting orders.
Well, the rest are on the way. They'll be there soon. Let's go ahead and do a proper save here for this one. Let's go... let me actually rename this. We'll go... Deliveroo. The free split family delivery of the fleet. Excellent. Which was a costly endeavor to say the least. So, one thing that I might do, honestly, is I might buy a couple more trade ships and get them set up selling high-tech goods, which seems to be the best kind of bang for my buck, per se. Not necessarily the shipbuilding components, which should be Claytronics and such, but yeah. You can actually see them on the left here, as we're kind of passing by, as they make their approach to this area. And then the two gigantic monitors behind them. These beastly little things. Right. Let's go ahead and hit Shift F4 here, and we'll let them get where they need to go. I'll slowly progress forward. We're back up to 130 million, which is nice.
Awaiting orders.
Hold there. Still 8 of 15. I don't like that.
Rattlesnake.
What's wrong with my rattlesnakes? Because they're the only ones currently not adding to the fleet count here. Is it because they're not fully kitted? It might be the reason. That would be unfortunate if I had to fully kit them all out. Let me take a look here. Okay, rattlesnakes. So we need... Yeah, the MK1. You know what? Let me do it this way. Let me do it the easy way here, per se, rather than just trying to memorize this damn thing. There we go. Okay. So, we got the Rattlesnake main battery. We have the Split L travel engine MK1, yes. The L shield generator MK1, yes. The Split M shield generator, yes, MK1. Split L beam turret. Uh-oh. Split L beam turret. And M flak turret. That's the problem. We have the all-around thrusters. We have... Yep, that's exactly the problem. That is exactly the problem. I gave them the wrong goddamn turret. Whoops. Okay, let's fix this quickly. Whoopsies. Okay. Upgrade. Whoops. Silver done goofed again. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bop. Welcome to the Silver Channel, everybody, where we're all derp all the time. Yeah, I basically gave it no, not a single large turret at all. Whoops. Big whoops. Where's the fifth one that I'm currently missing? There he is. Upgrade, repair, turn. Alright. Let's go ahead and speed up time a little bit here. Cough. Cough, cough. Since now we gotta wait for all of our rattlesnakes to head back, swap out their turret, one of their turrets, or add a turret, and then we can bring them on back again. Whoops. Whoops. Should have been paying more attention there. Should have been paying more attention.
I was asked to drop my cargo, awaiting orders.
You'll be fine. I believe in you. That's another thing as well. The moment that I get a shipyard, every single one of the traders that I have are forming fleets. Well, not quite fleets, but at the very least I will. And that's actually another thing as well. I wish I could form groups, per se. Not necessarily fleets, but just groups for better organization of your ships outside of... because if, the moment you start having like 100+ ships, your property screen is going to be just disgusting. Now, you can somewhat alleviate that by creating a fleet for some of them. Like if I give the Raptor a fleet, all of the ships that are assigned under him will be a part of that fleet, so it'll kind of keep it in that sub-menu. But the same isn't necessarily said for traders.
Rattlesnake.
Oh, he's going back to the fleet by himself. Let's see if it pops up to 11. Pops up to 11. That was literally the problem. Okay. Make sure everyone's on the way. I think he was the last one, and he is on the way now. Okay, good. But yeah, so the perfect example being, what if I want to give each of my traders like 2 escorts? They aren't considered a fleet, so they stay in the main pool as basically just loose ships in that sense. Even if they're following him in a fleet per se, it's not technically a fleet. Because, yeah, that would be for combo. Is it defense, attack, or what was the other one there for that? For fleet creation, let me check here. Let's go ahead and do my dragons here, per se. I guess I can't because they don't have any pilots. Let's go with these dragons then. I have 4 dragons just sitting in Guiding Star right now. So we have defense, attack, and then interception. So interception would be for, of course, patrolling and stuff like that, which would be a good one to have. But when it comes to organizing them into like a fleet-like element here, where I could example say put traders, like rather than having all of my traders be a massive blob in the unassigned ship section here, it would be nice if I could go ahead, click them, and be like assign to, you know, group 1, and that way they get shoved to group 1. Or, like, you know, subgroup 1 or something like that. Create new subgroup, add to this group. So, for example, I assign 3 S-class ships to defend Vulture Hull Trader 1. I assign that, all 4 of them, to subgroup 11. I then click subgroup 11 and assign it to group 1, or group traders. That way I can compress them all down a lot more in this menu without it being so damn clustered. That would be a nice little feature to have, I think, personally. I might have to make that suggestion on the forums. But I don't know how the game would handle that. It wouldn't be too bad. I kind of wonder how difficult that would be to edit, but yeah, anyway. Final ship should be here soon, and we have our Separatist fleet. Which is a pretty damn nice Separatist fleet. The only thing they're missing is a Raptor, which they already have. So you put that Raptor in here, and you have a very, very strong fleet. Frankly, with the amount that I've harassed the Patriarchy, the amount of ships I've stolen from them, they have been significantly weakened. So I'm looking forward to seeing how things turn out once these guys form their new republic, per se. Alright, he should be arriving shortly.
Something hit us.
Well, run away. Alright, let's go. Start making our way towards the fleet.
We need to
15.
perform a transfer.
This is 160+ million that I am giving to you for free. You better make it worth it. Also, one of my ships was just destroyed in Profit Center Alpha. There they go.
Rattlesnake. Dragon. Raider.
Excellent. Pilot a 10 curve announcement now.
You son of a gun. Why do they actually want another goddamn caviar? I don't have enough for that. Fuck me. Oh god, please tell me I don't need to assemble another 25 spacefly eggs. Please no. Please no. Oh. That's kind of... That kind of hurts a little bit. That kind of hurts a little bit. Right, who's the asshole who destroyed my ship in Profit Center Alpha? So it was a ZY Dragon who, again, attacked my ship in friendly territory, and they were not punished for that. Aggravating.
Autopilot engaged.
So, this sucks. This sucks a lot. I need to acquire another batch of spacefly eggs. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, Jesus. Wow. I was about to say, that would be a major oversight if that were true, but apparently not. And especially, that's very weird. That's very, very weird. Somebody with 20 hours into their game is saying that NPCs have mined all the asteroids. I highly doubt that. Even if every single ship in the game was a miner, they wouldn't be able to mine all the asteroids in 20 hours. Not to mention that the stations that they're selling those, you know, materials to wouldn't have the storage capacity for that kind of loot. Anyway, while the autopilot does its thing, let me go to my freaking... go to my damned Nevidium traders and see about selling some Nevidium here. Can't believe I need to sit around and wait for goddamn spacefly eggs again. I guess I thought Dal was full of shit, but apparently he wasn't. They actually did want me to get some more Nevidium for them. Or not Nevidium. They wanted me to get another spacefly caviar. Was one not enough? Was one not enough? Come on. Come the hell on. This is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. Oh damn, you want 5,000.
Arcus Ravine 24.
That trade station's still holding strong. What the hell? This game came out in late 2018. Time flies. I remember seeing Silver streaming it and not liking it too much when it was brand new. Yes. That is exactly the truth of it. Unfortunately, like every single X game that Egosoft has released, it has a very, very buggy, rough launch, and then it kind of improves over time. What were my biggest complaint? My biggest complaint was the lack of an overarching story. Every other X game that has come out has had a main overarching story to bring you into the... basically to bring you into the universe, to make you care about the universe, and then from there you open up and kind of sandbox it. It also gives you someone to fight, because in a game like this you need to have somebody to be at arms with, per se. And it always gave you someone for that. And that was one of the main things that this game lacked, was just a good storyline. They made it pure sandbox. And honestly, the other major complaint I think I had was the lack of variety when it came to ships and such. For many of the ships, which has changed now, and also partially because I have the X Rebirth ship pack, which brings all of the big ships from Extra Birth into this game, which helps with the variety. The L variants and XL variants of different cap ships and such were basically the exact same model, and sometimes it was literally the exact same model, just with slightly more turrets.
Entering system. Fires of defeat.
Which was kind of terrible, to be honest.
Split, now
Seriously
show you how to
bloody
fly.
terrible. Oh, hey.
Cobra.
Hold up.
Mamba.
Bad idea, very bad. Help!
Cobra.
Shells make better pilots than you.
Unfortunately for you, your turrets are all on their top. So if I get below you, you're just dead meat. Hey, problem solved. Anything good drop there? Vanadium oxide. No, nothing good dropped. Autopilot, go!
Engaged.
X games are released are usually janky and buggy, and the overmap, especially with mods, they become so much better. Yes. Or over time, with mods, they become better. Yes. I don't know why I read that as overmap. Weird. Yeah, the one good thing that Egosoft really did was make a really nice engine, per se. Like, the engine is fantastic. They spent 10 years working on this engine. So, it shows. It's really good. It's really well done. They did a fantastic job for that. But with the lack of a story, it's hard to feel any connection to the universe that anything you're doing matters. Another major issue as well was the guild missions, per se. For the different factions that you can acquire. These were a major selling point for the series when it came out, and initially they weren't even enabled. There was an unfortunate bug or issue with it, and they were forced to disable it.
You die.
The problem
Dragon.
being
Autopilot.
that they
Disengage.
did not properly announce this fact.
That not good shooting.
So, people in the beginning were looking around for this whole system, and me as well, me included, trying to figure out where the hell it was, and it unfortunately didn't exist. And the downside for that as well is when this game launched, I did a good,
Container. Ammunition container.
I spent a good
Container.
12 plus hours playing this. Like, I streamed a long fucking time
Autopilot. Engaged.
in its initial launch. And unfortunately, in order to get the update, from what I recall, that fixed the guild missions so that you could actually use them, you had to create a new save. At that point, it's like, what's the point? What's all the money that I just made for at that point? So, yeah, that kind of, communication was a bit of a problem. So, although, like, the biggest fault of X Rebirth, per se, was obviously the major bugs it had in the beginning. You had trade ships, like large trade ships that were ramming into stations and exploding. The trade orders and such were very delayed, and the AI generally just behaved really sluggishly overall. And a lot of the plot line, because of that, the plot line became basically impossible to bloody do. And of course, the fact that you were, unlike the traditional X series, because this was their attempt to westernize the series essentially, which never works out, by the way. Stick to what you're good with, damn it. Stick to what works. Don't try and, simplify or something along those lines to adhere to a certain section of the population, because, yeah, westernizing the games, as they say, in the sense,
Entering
very
system.
rarely ever
Do
turns out
grand.
well. For X4, it didn't work out well. The Gothic series, which is a nice little series that I like, the moment they tried to quote-unquote westernize it, they came out with, I think it was called Gothic Arcana, if I'm not mistaken. I think I still have that on Steam here. Let me see if I still have that on here. And it was terrible. It was absolutely horrible. They could have named it anything else, and it would have been, it's just a terrible game. But no, they had to call it Gothic. So no, that was horrifying. Apparently, I don't even have it on Steam. I don't know what I got it on then, but yeah. Do they even have that one on Steam is the question. I might have gotten rid of it entirely. No. Yeah, Arcana, it was called. So that was just a terrible, terrible game by comparison to the previous one. Now, the other games in that series, they weren't perfect either. Combat was very odd. A lot of the combat in the game can basically be represented in smash the mouse button as fast as you can and you'll win most fights. Yeah, you want it to be hardcore and immersive. The only issue that the X series has had, the only thing that it's really lacked is a good tutorial. Because for the longest time, they just kicked you out into the big black open of space and said, figure it out. They've had attempts
Entering system.
Since
Profit Center Alpha.
per se, to create a tutorial for the game, and they've all kind of, like Flight School, and I think that's been re-enabled here, isn't all that great, to be honest. But really, all they needed was to have someone make a really good video tutorial of how to play the game, all the, basic controls, the menus you need to know. Just a quick little, 30-minute video on all of the basics that you need to know, and then have a more advanced one later on for other things. And just link that directly to your front, to the launcher of the game, and there you go. In-game guide is best, but there are ways that you can load videos. You can actually have a module that allows you to load videos in-game and have that in like a subsection. Like you could have it like having a little UI in the top corner here where it plays that. There are options. There are many ways to do that. And people can always go in-depth with the actual encyclopedia and such as well. But still, there are only a couple of, basic controls that you really need to know.
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
To be able to kind of get things done. And that's really all the game lacked, was that they gave you no real explanation for how things worked. And just kind of sent you out into space and like figure it out.
System.
That's, again, my biggest complaint for X4 was that it was too, ironically enough, it was too much of a sandbox game. Because as a sandbox game, they tend to get boring very quickly because you don't really have too much in the way of objectives. It's like, I think it was, I don't know if it was IGN or Kotaku or who it was that had this little snippet where it was kind of like, there was two quotes that I got out of it that I really liked and I keep reusing to this day. Where if you take the opera out of space opera, all you have is space, as in vast emptiness. So if you remove the storyline, if you remove the engaging elements to get you involved and invested in the universe, then all you have is the void of space. And the other thing being that the objective of the game feels like you're trying to be the biggest fish in an ankle-deep pond. And again, same thing. I mean, I could get a shipyard up and running really quickly that's just pumping out, small and medium class ships like a Mad Lad, and I could send fleets of like 200 or 300 fighters to assault, cap ships and stations, and just keep basically throwing bodies and ships at any enemy that I want until the universe is mine. But what would that accomplish? What kind of fulfillment almost would I get from that? So having a sandbox is a good thing. Having too much of a sandbox, not necessarily as much. In Stalker games,
disengaged.
Yeah, open world games, but they need proper content. Open world is great, but for example, like say Mad Max is an open world game. If you didn't have any real objective, like just a couple of random missions you could pick up, if there was no storyline to Mad Max, it was just you going around, completing a couple missions, pimping out your ride, taking over compounds, how quickly do you think that would become really, really boring? I think that would be pretty damn quick. If there wasn't an overarching kind of story to guide you along and keep you interested in the game, it would die very quickly for me, personally. Especially once you get to the, once you get to a certain point in life where you don't necessarily have as much spare time anymore, you try to tend to avoid as many sandbox games as you can because they tend to drain any kind of spare time out of you that you have. And as much as I say that, I mean, I play frickin' this, Cataclysm, and everything else now again, so it's kind of hard to say, oh, just avoid some sandbox games, and I'm gonna go play some sandbox games. So, yeah. What the hell are you? You are a Battleship Cilia Sentinel. Oh, that ship. I'm not a huge fan of that ship, honestly. So now, the problem that I'm facing here now is I need Spacefly Caviar in order to complete this mission. Yay! I'm super not excited about this. Yay! Which basically means that I now have to wait in this system, because this is the easiest system I've found to get Spacefly Caviar, or Spaceflies to get Spacefly Caviar, and wait for other ships to mine so that I can get access to that. You can tell I'm super excited by that prospect. But I'm going to go dock with the Grand Exchange headquarters, because I think that I might have some stuff I can do for that. I might have some stored away, I mean. So that might make a cut into it. But I need 25 goddamn Spacefly eggs in order to make a caviar. So that's going to hurt a lot. But yeah. Yeah, functional informational tooltips are great. There's a lot of options that they have, but that was always the greatest downside that kind of turned away the core audience for the X games, was the lack of this just, detailed tutorial about what the basics are, what they should do, what they should look out for, and such. Which is why anyone says they're considering picking up this game, I always give some general advice and basically throw out there. And I'll even say now, if anybody has any questions about the game that they need answered, feel free to send them my way, and I will do my best, the best that I can to answer them for you.
Docking granted.
Alright, let's go dock. Because quite literally, like for example, X3, that game starts with you're a small dinky little Argon discoverer inside of an Argon cap ship, and they kick you out into space and they give you like a one main quest or like good luck, have fun. That's literally how the game starts. So everything else you had to figure out yourself.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Damn straight it is. They're mounting a defense in Ree's Defiance. That's actually another thing I could potentially do at some point as well. There are a lot of Xenon systems around here. Like Tharka's Cascade. And again, there's an inactive jump gate there, but this is one small little hex with multiple other little areas available, which means if it's a small hex and not a large hex like this one, there is at least one more area in here that I have yet to find. So this one here, did we ever drop a resource probe? We did. So they have hydrogen, ice, and silicon here in decent amounts. Does this sector also has a mix, so we can find out. And this inactive jump gate is something that'll probably be activated later on with one of the expansions. We also got the hats here, which have an... Actually, they do have a jump gate, but I'm pretty sure that's... I'm 90% sure that's actually an inactive jump gate. I'm sure you are.
Orders.
Hey, the Wyvern's ready to sell again. Right, I gotta go check out my boron pal. Dal, please please, for the sake of my sanity, could you just have an option for me to give you like 20 million for goddamn spaceflight caviar? Please? Please, Dal? Just do that for me, buddy? Please? I didn't think so. Alright, what do I have in here? Yay! I don't have any spaceflight caviar. F me. Yay. That kind of hurts. Oof. So, we need to stay in the system for a while and do nothing. That's kind of annoying. At least you have a good view, though, right? You have a great view. Look at this view. This is a nice view. It'll be even nicer once I actually complete this complex again like I did last time for the shipyard. No. Unfortunately, Xenon ships don't drop spaceflight eggs. Sigh. Literally, the easiest method of getting spaceflight eggs is to go into a sector where they're doing a lot of mining and sit there and wait. That's it. That's literally it. I might be able to, for example, tell a bunch of my miners to come to this sector, which would allow me to make some progress. Actually, how are you doing?
Can I help?
Here, have a management seminar. You're going to need that eventually. You don't have another management seminar, if I have one, which I don't. General information, please. What do we got here? Station account. They don't have much money. Oh no, accept the estimate of 0 credits. But yeah. You get them by hunting Xenon ships in Hatikva sectors, M's and N's. They drop 2 or 3 at a time. I've not had them drop a single one. And I've killed quite a few Xenon.
Awaiting orders.
Looks like 2 of my mining ships are done. So, because of that... Ooh. Nice. That's another 4 million in my pocket. Because of that... What if I started selling all my dragons? How much money can I make? I'm thinking what I'm going to do is we're going to start the shipyard today. Really?
Incoming ship. Docking crews to stand by.
What's the difference? Is it just that they don't have a captain for it? Or is it that the loadout... 5, 1, and 1. Oops. No. Is it literally because they don't have a freaking captain that they're worth so little money? Because most of these dragons, I can sell them for a good price. Oh, anything that sells for like 2 million will sell it. Anything without a captain, for whatever reason, that's selling for like shit, we're not going to bother. I could also sell one of my elephants, I suppose. I'm sure as hell not selling my Raptor.
Dear visitors, we are experiencing some minor
Pardon me.
Please excuse any inconveniences.
These guys are all just kind of chilling around, not really doing anything. And they're all the ones that I haven't actually assigned to anything. Yeah, screw it. We'll just get rid of them. We'll just get rid of them. I don't care if they're freaking cheap or not. There we go. So now that brought us up to... How much money do we have? 160 million. Mm-hmm. No, they'll definitely restaff it. They'll definitely staff the ship. You always sell them without a captain. I see. Alright, so we sold all of them off. That made us some money. Now the question being, do I want to buy a couple more? Or do I want to go straight for our shipyard? I'm honestly tempted to go straight for our shipyard, but I still don't have enough money for that is the problem.
We would like to remind visitors that dropping litter anywhere other than an approved recycling station carries
I'm not selling my rattlesnakes.
500 credit fine.
Definitely not selling rattlesnakes. I'm definitely not selling my Raptor. There is the new Phoenix Vanguard. You I could sell. You I could definitely potentially sell here. How much would you sell for? 9.4 million. Sure. Get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Can always capture some new ones. It's a pain in the butt to train crew up to 2 stars, and I don't want to lose any. I've gone around that by making it so that I can outright buy seminars. Honestly, I think the cost for those seminars should go up a bit more to balance it a little bit better, but yeah, I can outright just buy them. I'll also sell this Tuatara that's just sitting in the heart of Acrimony because I don't really care for it. That's another little 900,000. That also cleans up my board here a little bit, which is nice. Let's also go ahead and sell some more Navidium. Oh. Apparently you're still mining.
You are reminded that lottery tickets are available from all retail outlets in the station.
That was another interesting aspect of X3 as well. You could actually buy lottery tickets off of the news board, the local news board. I never won. Never won that lottery. Which, you know, that's like real life. Ho-ho! Don't waste your money. Don't do it. Alright, sell Navidium. Why is the split dock under attack again? Mine Navidium. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? How? That is kind of annoying. Well, I guess it's a good thing I got everything I needed from that. Grr. All the grr. Raptor. Let's see about fully upgrading you. The main thing being the turret groups.
Do not wave at the station's security cameras. Distracted operators lead to undetected crime.
So they already have 2 of those, which is fine. The only thing they're mostly lacking, apparently, at least for some of these, is an additional shield. Since you have the split shield, which is, again, pretty trash, but... Oh, can I not even... I apparently can't even get that. completely. Annoying. Max that out. Do. So I'm basically just maxing out all of the turrets on this thing completely. Beautiful. Okay. Pair drones, get some more. Always welcome. How much is that going to cost me? Not too much. Not too bad. Right. So he's going to go get fully equipped. Yeah, it definitely does not lack for guns. So
Please check your cargo is
I'm now
secured
left
before
with the
departure.
conundrum of, do I want to go save the equipment dock?
Greetings.
I guess I should. I guess I should, even though I came all the way over here to get some bloody eggs. Sigh. It's exactly because of crap like that that I took over that Xenon sector, well, or helped neutralize that Xenon sector, was to help prevent them from just sending a fleet in like that. Unfortunately, it appears that my efforts are mostly in vain. Now, one thing I want to check here quickly. Get rid of hull parts for a second and engine parts. I want to add ore and silicon. So there is a couple of stations in here buying a lot of ore. One that's buying silicon. Is it only the one station? Yeah, it is only the one station currently buying ore. But it's a lot of ore. So I think I'm going to get a couple more additional miners. Yeah, that's basically how the Xenon like to operate. You wipe them out in one area, then lo and behold, they're right back in no time.
Awaiting orders.
Autopilot.
Speaking of the
Engaged.
autopilot. Raptor, once you're done with your upgrade, I'm going to have you freaking join me. I definitely have to fix this as well, because that's kind of annoying. Okay, Raptor, complete your upgrade. And then go here. Once it's done. Okay, let's buy some ships, shall we? Maybe I should look at the Ministry ones. Why not? Let's buy some Ministry ships. M-Class. Man Arena Miner. That's 12,000. Let's check this one. Basically the same damn thing. Actually has less storage space even. Okay. Buy ships. And then when I get back after dealing with this bullshit, I will...
Entering system. Nobelius fortune.
Words. Once I get back from dealing with this bullshit, I will see about getting these ships to mining in that sector so that I will be able to
Entering system.
blah
IS
blah blah
missed.
blah blah blah. Get more space flags quicker, because clearly there's not enough locally right now to get me what I need, so yeah. We'll get another 3 miners. And these will actually be useful later on as well when I get my station running. So we need 16 advanced electronics there. I'll quickly confirm that order. I should have my boa, I think, nearby here. Still. Where is my boa? Crap. You're currently full. I don't have anyone available nearby here, do I? Maybe you. You might be able to do it.
Autopilot. Disengaged. Entering system. Unholy retribution.
Autopilot. What do you mean you're disengaged?
Autopilot. Engaged.
That's not what I want to hear. Add, remove, where?
Entering system. Trinity Sanctum.
Advanced electronics. How many can you buy? You can't.
Entering system. Bright Promise.
Wait, what? Huh? Oh. I'm being retarded again. It's fine. And sell. In that case, can I actually use you for that? Because I was doing the wrong goddamn thing. I might be able to. Actually, I can get exactly how many I need here. So let me go ahead and cancel you. There we go. Excellent. So that little dinky ship should be able to quickly grab the electronic cells that I need to get those ships built. When they're built, I'll just send them to the sector and have them chill for now. And then once they get there, I will give them a couple of pilot seminars to get them up to the... basically where they need to be so that I can...
Autopilot. Disengaged.
Blah 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 blah. Turn on their auto mining essentially, and get them to mine and sell ore in that sector. That way they will mine away, make me some money, and I will be able to get space flags at the same time. Is the hope and the dream. But we've already been going for a little over 2 hours here, so this will be the taking down the I and K's will be the last thing I do for tonight. Then we'll get set up to deal with the rest of that tomorrow. I might leave it running, honestly. I might leave it running for like an hour or two, just so that I can get some spacefly eggs going, because I don't want to let people basically watch me sit around waiting for that. So I might even just collect all of them that I need.
Number 4.
What was that behind me? Was that a freaking I? No, it's just a K. Luckily, I actually have 41 torpedoes on me, which is going to make destroying these I's and K's a lot easier. The K's, I can even out DPS them myself. I don't even need the other ship for it. But I only need to disable it, and then I can call the Raptor in. He is the actual major DPS that we need for dealing with these buggers. But I just have to make sure that their primary weapons are disabled. Because even the Raptor, as beastly as it is still only a carrier. It's got a lot of hull and some decent shields, but it's still a carrier. So, yeah. If I were to just bring it in while leaving all of their weapons intact, I would not want to see what would happen. They would probably rip through its shields really quickly. You still don't have the black market. I don't know where the black market is. I've tried looking for it. I went to the station that should have had it. Couldn't find it. It's unfortunate. It is truly unfortunate. Doesn't the carrier have an XL shield? It does, but they are, especially the Xenon Eye, has more than enough firepower. More than enough firepower to deal with it. Yeah, like, even though I have the black market from before, once the mission for it expires, I'm pretty sure it disappears. Until you find another mission for it again. So you have to scan for a lucrative opportunity on the stations, and then you get another bar that gets spawned in on the station for the duration of that mission. I'd love to get a permanent one that asks for spaceflight eggs.
Entering system. Family Tucker.
Right. Let the battle begin! Oh, fuck. They've already destroyed most of it, haven't they? God damn it. They have. That's annoying. Once you get the lucrative opportunity done, that's when you get it done, though. If you don't complete the mission, on the other hand, that might be different. Because I never actually completed it, because they wanted a freaking spaceflight caviar. We already know how much of a pain in the ass it is to get spaceflight caviar. So yeah, they've already basically destroyed the station.
K. P.
Alright, let's deal with the P first, and I'll deal with the K. Because that thing's going to harass the shit out of me while I'm dealing with the K. Turrets, get to work. Right, get close. To the side here. Wipe out the turret on the side. Deal with the engines. Figure out what my goddamn turrets... Oh, because they're set to missile defense, that's why. Duh. Attack my current target, please.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah. Okay. I want to get both engines here. Once it's disabled, I can start launching my torpedoes, because then they will actually be able to hit something. If I try and launch my torpedoes before they're actually disabled, they're so slow that they're just not going to accomplish anything. Pew 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 pew. Again, it's bugging me that the turrets are currently not firing, which is an issue. So they're not targeting hard points, but if I target the main ship, they should engage a little bit, I hope. Apparently not, though. Launching torpedo. Go, torpedo! Boom, shakalaka! Have a nice effing day. Direct hit on that was enough to disable the shields, though, which means I can pop the other main turret. Hey, so this thing has 2 prime turrets on the bottom, and I think 3 main turrets on the top. And we're also going to get some help, hopefully, from the enemy cap ship over there. Wait, that's the other K. Where's the I? Oh shit, please tell me the I is not above me. Oh wait, that's just the other K. Oof, okay, we're fine. So that is the I over there, actually. Which is a good thing, and yeah, not so much. Should be able to very quickly and easily disable the Ks. Ah, shit, here comes the main guns of the Eye. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, no! Ow, that hit. That hurt. That hurt. That hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. Ow, 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 ow. Keep firing over here, you asshole. Bring on the guns. Bring on the guns. Blow up your own ship. Unfortunately, this is where this job becomes very fucking difficult. is when they're able to coordinate fire between multiple ships to engage me. That's gonna make my life difficult. Alright, let's go ahead and disable these guys back here. Go ahead and disable the shields even. Okay, where's that eye? He's still on the other side where I need to be. That's where the turrets are. I guess I'm gonna... Oh, crap, he's coming around this way. Hey, run. That was a nice little space maneuver there. Alright, now that he's there, I should be able to target some of the frontal guns, I hope. Hi? Hello? No, please don't shoot me, sir. I'll be dealing with you later. No. Yes, I can disable the shield generator eventually by torpedoing it, but the amount of torpedoes I would have to launch to do that isn't necessarily worth it right now. Now, that on the other hand, the graviton turret, let's go ahead and give that a nice little torpedo there. Torpedo, go! Oh, shit! Go, go, torpedo! Shit, it's short. Still managed to do the job, I think, though. Hey, it did. Okay, that's one of the primary guns dealt with. God, that thing's an annoyance. Don't you worry, I'll be dealing with you soon, once I disable your friend here. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. Ow! Fuck. Launch torpedo. Oh, reverse! Ow. Ow. And I didn't blow it up, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to risk my hide to get a direct gun line on it. We're going for a gun run. Ow.
Okay.
Forgot about you three. Up front here. Oh, hi. Please don't target me, sir. Ah, fuck my life. Ah, you little shits. Excuse me for a second. I'm just gonna casually target you punks and launch a torpedo. Yeah, I figured they might be able to nail that. Oh, it got through. Screw you. Screw you and your nonsense. Right, where's that last gun? There it is. Oh, shit. Unfortunately, the rear guns of the eye still have a good beat on me. So I'm gonna have to waste another freaking torpedo for this shit. Could you stop targeting the goddamn eye? I'm not fucking trying to hit that right now. Thank you. Jeebus. God, that was more of a headache than it needed to be. Alright, that should deal with the last of those. And then I can, lick my wounds.
Wyvern. Mineral. K.
Alright.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Tell him to F off and get out of the way. Right, let's go for this K now. I'm still a bit banged up from that, but hey, we'll be fine. Once I get close enough here. Assuming the main guns don't hit me, which they almost did. Please don't lock up my controls when I'm trying to do this, thank you. Very fucking much. Appreciate it. God, I hate it when that fucking happens. You could really do... I could do with a lot of mods. The problem being that they require components that are very RNG to acquire. I keep bitching and saying that I'm going to eventually get the mod that allows me to just outright craft them, and I keep dragging my feet about it, but after the stream here is done, that's basically what I'm going to go do. I am going to go download that damn mod. Probably not going to install it directly, because again, I'm going to let it run for a bit once we get back to that sector, so that I can get some space flakes. Pardon me. But once that's all said and done, I will install that thing, and we'll see about crafting some of those mods so we can actually get them installed. Because I have a lot. Oh.
Rattlesnake.
A fallen family rattlesnake, my favorite. Right, let's go deal with the rest now of the prime turrets. Oh, how? Hello there. There's one of them. Very easily accessible from here. But yeah, like getting a drop, like, say for example I destroy this K. The chance that it's actually going to drop a advanced or even, exceptional or even advanced mod is very low. So, yeah. Not to mention that those modifications can be used per ship, so you can actually enhance several ships, I believe, with those modifications, if I'm not mistaken. This is a nice ship, granted, but it's no rattlesnake. If I could enhance the weapon damage on the rattlesnake's main cannons further, oof, that would be nice. Right, we should have one more primary cannon. Oh yeah, you little pricks. Here, have a torpedo. Torpedo, go! I choose you, torpedo! Hello there, my pretty. And this should be the final main gun. Oh shit, I'm getting hit by something. Those are big boy guns. Those are big boy guns. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, it's the eye. It's the eye. Oh no. Oh no. Oh F. Oh no. Where's the repair nanites when you need them? I would love to use the venture system. I would really, really love to use the venture system to get mods. Problem being, if you have a modified save file at all, you cannot use the venture system.
I. K.
Exquisite? So they have 3 Ks in the system now. Okay. Where's my goddamn ship? Is he here yet? He's not here yet. Son of a gun. He's not even close.
K.
Fuck it. We're gonna have to destroy this myself. I really do not have enough damage to deal with this myself, but we don't have a choice. Because my goddamn ships are nowhere near here. I'm honestly considering abandoning this, because this is getting a little bit ridiculous, but with the torpedoes we should be able to do it. As long as I can keep myself from being blasted by that other K. That brand new K that decided to show up and wreck my day. Fuck me. It's like I blew up my own goddamn torpedo. 3.
Jump gate. Matrix. Number 451.
I totally did blow it up by accident. Whoops. That's true. Thermal disintegrators would be nice for this at this point. So I could just start hitting the hull. I might experiment with that. I've never really used them too much. Oh, a spacesuit bomb would work? Again, never really used the spacesuit bomb for that. Interesting. But it would probably only do a small amount of damage to it, so not enough to seal the deal. Whatever. We're doing enough damage to disable it. There we go. Oh, it instantly destroys any part in one hit. I see. There we go. We almost have it dealt with. Let me just get some of my regen here working for me. There we go. Get my coolant running. Yeah. There we go. Once we disable one of these, we'll be good to go. And hey,
this was not meant to hit you.
That's fine. As long as you're damaging this thing, that's all I care about. Alright. Now it's down to pure hull, which unfortunately it has a lot of. But hey, I now have assistance. Oh shit, here comes Big Mama.
IK.
Awaiting orders.
There we go. You might retain shields without the shield generator active. Yes. Let me just launch a quick torpedo here to help out. I like how the fallen families are helping out here right now with this.
Rattlesnake.
Woo! Get anything good drop from that? A little bit. Well, let's go collect them up.
Container. Buzzard. Vanguard. Container.
Let's get our rewards here quickly, then I'll bounce out. Oh hey, spacefly eggs. They actually did drop some spacefly eggs. Holy shit.
Thanks for your help.
Right.
K. Pelican. Sentinel. K.
Yeah, let me deal with the K quickly. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Thank you. Alright. Wipe out its engines, keep it from moving, wipe out its prime cannons, the other guys will deal with the rest. If you kill dozens, you'll find a few of them. I'm just unlucky. Yeah. I mean, again, I've said another thing I've said many, many times and will continue to say is that RNG hates me. RNG hates me. I will miss every single 99% accuracy shot in the world every single time. It's insane. You're living in a cursed Indian burial ground or something. Maybe I am. Who knows? I don't know. That sounds like my kind of luck. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, that's one big gun disabled. That's two big guns disabled. Shoot on over here, big guy. Oh, hi. That's a third disabled. Let's go for this fourth one here. Hey, another one bites the dust. Bow, bow, bow. Praise RNGeebus and his fuzzy dice. Yes. I don't know what I did to piss in RNGeebus's cereal, but apparently I did. Oh shit. I can't tell if those are aimed at me or not. But those are the prime cannons of that ship. Currently firing over here. Looks like I've disabled most of the main guns on this beastie. So, it's time to go for the big beast. It's time to go for the white whale. Oh shit. Aye, I be sending you to Davy Jones' locker, beast. Davy Jones' space locker, it's an improvement. Now you get free Space Steak Tuesdays. Actually, I can disable. I can just straight up disable their shields from here, and then I can go for the gun themselves. The gun itself. There we go. So the strategy I use with the eye, very similar to the K. Get to the ass end of the ship. Well, basically get to the back, which is its weakness, because it has no guns on its back. Disable its rear guns, and then pick a side and start picking off its main guns. I like to kind of wedge myself in here a little bit, this little crack here, and then see if I can disable that one. There's also a laser turret they tend to have up front there. It's, yeah, more of an annoyance than anything. Let's launch a quick torpedo, if I can. I think, well, the main thing is the engines, though, because you can hit the engines from here without their main guns being able to nail you. And that's always the thing you want to disable, because that'll keep it from moving, and then your torpedoes can actually do their job. So go to either side, disable the engines from here, and then you can start working on the turrets. Yeah, my torpedo hit. Fantastic. I actually didn't even see it go anywhere, so I didn't think it would hit anything, but apparently it did. Yay! Is my freaking Raptor here yet? Come on, Raptor. Oh, he's almost here. He's just about to enter the sector, which is good. So we'll be able to get that beast into play here soon. And I love seeing that thing fire its guns. It's beautiful. It's a work of art. Right. Engine number 2. Now, here's the problem. In order to get my turrets to attack this properly, I need to lock the target. If I lock the target, my primary guns shoot for center of mass, which is not necessarily the best way for it to do, or to operate. So, yeah, it's a problem. So I'm forced to let my turrets kind of do their thing while I manually fire this. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. And goodbye, engines. Torpedo! Go! I believe in you! Go, go! Oh, fuck. I was like, go, go, torpedo! But then it actually failed. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're hitting that unfortunate point defense system. The annoyingly accurate point defense system. There we go. I guess we'll manually disable these then. Although they actually can shoot me here. So I need to be ready to frickin' duck my ass in a hurry. because his shield should be disabled, his buddy should be blown up real quick, and he was. There we go. There goes that one. Let's focus fire on this one in the back. My shields are a little weak, unfortunately, but we disabled all the prime guns on this side and all the backup guns. Well, I don't think it's all the backup guns, but hey. Because there should still be one right here, but I gotta be very cautious when I do this, because there are other guns that can target me here. There's the shield generator for this one. Okay, we're good. Let's go to the other section. Yeah. Every ship has a blind spot you can take advantage of. There's a couple of them though that are a bit more of a pain in the ass. Like a lot of the split ships, like the actual battleships, they have a very, very good coverage on all of their weapons, which makes it incredibly difficult to actually take advantage of anything like that. Hey, goodbye, punk. Take out these. Alright, so once you've taken out all of the big main side turrets and all their little defensive pains in the ass, which, let me double check here to make sure we got them all. I think we did. Hopefully, or I'm about to get blasted. Nope, all the main side turrets are done. Good. The next ones are actually a little bit hidden, actually. Excuse me. They're up top here. And if you pass by these, they will pop you. There it is, right there. So you want to make sure to blast these guys before you move on to the more difficult frontal turrets. Because the last thing you want is to start blasting the front turrets and then have these things open up on your ass.
Jump gate. Matrix. Number 451.
There we go. Increased xenon reconnaissance in Matrix 9. Okay. Where is my beast? There you are. If you can, come over here and help me attack this eye. By then, I should have most of its primary weapons disabled. Okay. Now for the more difficult one. All the frontal turrets. And this is where I tend to do the cheap thing almost and use the third-person view to kind of gauge where they're at. And they should be right up here somewhere. There he is. Looks like most of them have actually been destroyed already, luckily.
Container.
Ooh, space legs! 6 of them! 6 of them! Come to me, my babies. Come to me. I don't care if I'm getting blasted any of those eggs. Yes! Oh shit, hi. So you can angle yourself as well with the dragon here, so that only 3 of your guns are hitting it. And that basically puts you at an angle where it can't hit you, but you can fire at it. Basic DPS, but still, it's enough to get the job done. And there it goes. Here comes the boom. I think, yes. Right, let's go third person here again. Oh, that one's still alive. Here it comes. Oops. We pissed him off. Now, you'd like to get as low of an angle on them as you can, essentially. Like, right, for this one, it would probably be right around here. So that it doesn't have the depression, which is a word I need to keep free. I keep saying the wrong one for that one, but yeah, depression is the term. As long as it doesn't have the depression to shoot at you, you can pop it from relative safety. And there goes another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Hey! So we should have one more battery of large plasmas on this side, and that should be mostly it. And then the rest are all dinky little piss guns that I don't really care about. Where is it, though? That's the question. Those ones are all destroyed. Where are my big frontal cannons? Where are they? Where are they? Or did I get them all? Did I really? Nope. No. Oh, there. Oh, they would have been right there. But yeah. Apparently, all the big frontal cannons have been dealt with. Hey, beautiful. Still got the dinky ones. Don't care about those. It's only the big plasmas that are of any real concern. And hey, once we're done, I can capture that ship, maybe. Oh shit! You just whipped right past my face. Okay, where the hell is my Raptor? God damn it, Raptor. Get off your ass. Or I'll frickin' do it for you. Fuck it, I'll do it for him. Back it up, back it up. Let's actually check the map here. Quickly. See what kind of loot we have dropped here. Vanadium oxide, high energy catalyst, nothing else of real interest there. Bit of ice. Okay. Since our Raptor is having a bit of a bad day, we're gonna go ahead and give him a little hand. Get out of my chair.
Something hit us.
All power to the engines! And again, it only has one engine though, unfortunately. This is this beast right here. This sexy beast of a ship. There we go. That's a good angle on that. I really wish that the F4 won. I don't know the camera controls of that properly. But yeah. I'd like to be able to just fly around this ship and, you know, see it properly, but hey, it is what it is. So we will manually get this beast over there, get it to a good firing position, and I'll pop back over to the dragon and let it kind of do its thing. All turrets are armed. I'm just going to have it say attack my enemy. Oh, yeah. If I were to put an engine mod on this thing, that would be nice. That would be very nice. Yeah, we can see right in front of me here, we have 2 large turrets on that side, 2 large turrets on that side. All the medium, like a medium turret arrays right there. We got a couple medium turrets on that side over here. So we got a lot of turrets. Actually, let's take a look here. While we're slowly making our way over there, let's open the old encyclopedia here. Combat ships, carriers, and destroyers. The Xenon I has 40 turrets. 40 turrets, pretty good weapons and all that. The Xenon K has 13 turrets. The Raptor has 101 turrets. Yeah. Not to mention that the I has a hull integrity of 340,000 megajoule, or whatever the hell, MJ. Which, you would, it shouldn't be megajoule, it should be something else, but I'm not sure what the hell it is, honestly. And, yeah. How many shield mounts on the split carrier? Like, one. One XL mount. Again, it's a split ship. Very good weapons. not so great shields. Let me double check here to be sure. Ship information. Yeah, 1 XL shield generator. Very painful. Alright, boys. Anytime. There we go. There we go. Look at that thing just drop. Look at those shields just absolutely get decimated. Okay. Let's go to the dragon quick.
Dragon.
Get out of my chair. I want to see this from this view.
Raptor.
There we go. There we go. So let's get close here and watch this. And those big ones there are the L plasmas. Just look at, it's like a light show going on here. We just kind of stare at the batteries of this thing, kind of engaging. There goes all the plasmas. We got the L plasmas. The split L plasma. You can see the difference between the split L plasmas, which are those guys, and the Talati L plasmas. I mean, look at those sexy things. It's just melting. It's absolutely melting. Yeah, the split are your typical kind of knife fight in that one. Literally all they want to do is deal damage. Unfortunately, this guy didn't drop anything at all. I'm very disappointed with that. Now, Raptor, if you don't mind, please destroy that branch K. And I will go quickly disable the
Chimera K.
The Raptor.
Chimera K.
Or Raptor.
Rattlesnake.
The rattlesnake. Pardon me while I go disable that rattlesnake. The design difference between the Talati L plasmas and the split ones, maybe the split ones rotate faster. Oh no, the split ones deal a lot more damage. Again, if you want weapons, you go to the split. Well, hello, fallen families.
We were hit.
Enjoy this torpedo for your engines. They are technically helping me right now, but I don't need their help. I don't need your stinking help. The split cannons also definitely deal a lot more damage than the other variants. Nothing on the bottom I need to be worried about. No, it's just the one shield generator. Actually, no, it's not a shield generator. That's the actual gun. Shit! But that is the shield generator there as well.
Damage is getting serious.
Alright. All the main gun, or most of the main guns should now be disabled on this thing. They must lose something for that increased damage. Their hull. Or not their hull, their shields. They are glass cannons. They are the definition of a glass cannon. They have really, really good weaponry, a lot of hull hard points for weapons, but their shields are just trash. And even their shields in general for defending hard points are trash. Yeah, the turrets have grouped shields, yes, and they're all terrible. Okay. Apparently I'm going to have to manually... Oh, there we go.
Raptor.
Here he comes. But yeah, I will manually control the Raptor again for a second here. Let's go ahead and distance myself. The turrets themselves, I can double check and see what their rotational difference is, but yes.
K.
I can look up in the encyclopedia here in a minute for that.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, hold there. God, I hate that they frickin' put that... Again, the AI has a bit of a problem in the sense that they don't necessarily have the smartest... They don't make the smartest decisions when it comes to the positioning of their weapons versus whatever they're trying to fight. So, the perfect example is like this. The ship decided to position the section of the ship that has all of the goddamn weapons in the opposite freaking direction. It basically put the belly of the ship. Attack my current target.
Something hit us.
We'll deal with him in a minute. Pardon me. Saw a glitch on the forums where some ships respond to non-racialized turrets with not firing for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna disarm all of my shield, or all of my weapons.
Rattlesnake.
We're gonna go capture this guy.
Chimera.
Get out of here, you idiot. Okay. We're going to re-enable...
Rattlesnake.
We're going to re-enable one of the turrets there.
Thanks for your help.
Pardon me. Yay, we got a little bit of money. And a saving, of course. Of course you choose now to save. Do you transfer wares for research? Been trying to get research started, but it won't let me. Yeah, you transfer. In order to get research done, you need to have storage on that station so that you can transfer the... Well, do you need the actual ware? I think you need at least container storage. Pretty sure you need bare minimum container storage.
Pressing permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Split, take revenge.
Board. Actually, hold up a second. Scan. That's annoying.
I will close your account.
Oh, you're really not going to let me do it, are you? Fuck it. Board.
Pod launched. Moving to target.
Stay sharp.
All right.
Steady. Contact. Making preparations to breach. Acknowledged.
Let's bring that thing down to 50%.
Contact. Make preparations to breach.
Acknowledged.
Now, the fun part with the free, or the fallen families, the last rattlesnake that I tried to take, that is.
We're making our way through the hole.
They tend to have only a few units on board, so there'll only be a couple of troops on this ship. The problem being, they're all elites. So yeah, it's a problem. I had all the research done in 68 hours of playtime. So yeah, you have to have the resources on the station in order to do it. So yeah, you need the container storage. I always get all the storage, like container, solid, and liquid on the player HQ the moment I get it. Just because, like, if I look at the station right now, the player HQ, go to its plan build, you can see that all I did was slap a couple of hull parts on here, a main dock, and then a large dock, as well as each of the storage.
I need an update.
We're pushing through. Lots of resistance.
I need an update.
Open fire. Split, take revenge.
There we go.
It's going to blow.
It's not going to blow. It never does.
Safe to engage.
I never collect the resources myself. I'll let the AI manager handle it when it's a trader's AI. I always do, personally. That's just because that's what I do. But yeah. And engage. There's 90 of you. Get to work. Jeez. Freaking lazy ass Marines. What am I not paying you for? God damn it.
We've secured several sections.
Good. Good. I'm always too busy. Yeah, I imagine so. But yeah, once this has been dealt with, and hey, we get a free rattlesnake, well, free quote-unquote rattlesnake. Again, for the amount, for like the cost of this rattlesnake, for what I could sell this rattlesnake for, it is 100% worth buying hundreds of Marines and throwing them at this until it gets captured. I can literally make this a battle of just me throwing bodies at it until it gets captured. No, not your defense.
Continuing combat.
Hey, and there we go. Good job, lads. I'm proud of you. How many of the 90 of you survived? Holy shit. I set 90 of them aboard. 9 of them are left. Out of 90. So yeah. The fallen families. They are all elites. They don't fuck around. At all. Alright. Done. We have a new rattlesnake. And let's say, for example, let me go to my map. If I wanted to outright sell that right now, well, it's a complete freaking mess, because it is. What would I be able to sell that for? 10 million. And that's not repair. We'll go ahead and remove a couple of these. Whoops. We'll add them to the service crew so they can repair it on the way. The main thing I want is to give it some repair drones who will do the job for me. And we'll buy a couple of additional service crew for it as well. That's all I want to do right now. Alright. Let's teleport over to my ship. I mean, yes, they were recruits, but still. I sent 90 of them against the ship, which probably only had at most 20 crew, because they never have very many crew there. But, yeah, because of the grade of them, because for whatever reason, I've seemed to have noticed that all of the, where the hell's the I? Because I also killed that K, and I didn't get anything for it either. I'm sad about that. But yeah. Raptor, just kind of... I don't know. I'm just going to have you kind of sit around here for now, I guess. I don't want you engaging any of the Xenon, though, so please don't. Please don't. You like keeping an auxiliary ship on a station to repair it? Yeah, that's always a nice thing. Oh, nice. They're building another defense platform. Hopefully this one actually gets constructed in time.
Entering system. Matrix. Number 451.
Right. Let me go ahead and set my destination here.
Autopilot.
Whoops.
Engaged.
Get my autopilot turned on. Properties. All three of you new freshies, get over here.
Can I help?
Ooh, I don't have any. That's a problem.
Sir.
What did you start off at for skill? 1. Can I tell you to... Yes, I can tell you to sector auto mine. Okay, good. That's literally all I need. It's fine. Right. Yeah, Claytronic stations are still kings for making money. They are. If you can get them set up. 100%. Well, that's the thing, though. Yes, especially the Claytronics module itself is super expensive.
Disengage.
Super damn expensive. It's 20 million for that module. But you don't have to pay. You just have to get all the resources together to get some EMPs.
Autopilot.
And then you
Engage.
can get that for free. At the very least, if you get a single EMP, that shaves off 20 million right there. The downside being it's not just the blueprint cost, you also need to build the stations, which is another 20, 30 million in parts and such to build a nice self-sustaining Claytronic station. And I always like to build self-contained units. I very rarely set it up so that we only have the station and then trade, because honestly speaking, station traders are not exactly the most intelligent bunch, unfortunately. Yeah. So, I have so many issues usually getting them to do a job properly that I just kind of like, screw it. I'll just do it myself. So yeah, I like having big, self-contained mega structures, personally. But yeah.
Awaiting orders.
Your orders are to stay. But yes. With Claytronics, yeah, you can get it set up relatively easily. The one thing, for some reason, the parts to make the module are 10 times more expensive than the other modules. Well, because it's making Claytronics, so it's going to be expensive for Claytronics. But even... let me take a look here, because I should still have that open. Let me see. Yes, I have one tab open for the station calculator. Delete that, add module, add in Claytronics. Where's my Claytronics? Claytronics. There you are. So, just to build the Claytronics alone is 8 million. So yeah, that's significant. That's literally just the material cost to make a single Claytronics production factory. And this is on average prices, basically. Average prices is 8 million. Excuse me. So the average profit of just a single Claytronics factory by itself, and this is again assuming all average numbers in production per hour and all that, is about 163,000 credits. Not much. Now let's see what happens if I make this a superstructure. Add in an engine cell production fac, add in an antimatter cell production fac, add in a microchip and quantum tube production fac. Quantum tubes, microchips. Where's my microchips at? Engine part, quantum tubes. There's microchip production. We also then need a couple additional modules because of that. So we need graphene, we need superfluid and silicon wafers. With all of that, and also you need 2 microchip productions as well in order to create this. Let me actually pull this up here, as per usual. There we go. That's a problem and a half. Where is that thing? Oh, there it is. So I'll take that. Whoops, that's not what I want. Move. This is being a pain in the ass, apparently. Alright, there we go. Now it's at least in a position where I can... Apparently I have to do it this way. That sucks. Come on, let me... I don't want to grab that. Thank you very freaking much. Scree. I'll just put you up here and then drag it as necessary. There we go. There we go. Now we have this set up here. So, by adding all of those to it, obviously the cost goes from just 8 million to suddenly 14 million. But you're not even doubling the cost, though, because, again, your main cost is in the Claytronics production itself. You're still, you're making far more money, potentially, in profit, because you're not only selling Claytronics, but then you're selling all the other end parts of this kind of chain in order to make that money. However, our expenses are very high, so we're only making, almost 750 in profit. However, if I make my miners, if I buy a couple of, miners for helium, hydrogen, methane, and silicon, however, and provide those resources, suddenly we're making 2.3 million potential profit an hour. And that's off 1 Claytronics. Again, you need to have 1 Claytronics, 1 energy, 1 antimatter, 1 quantum tube, 2 microchips to provide enough, a graphene, superfluid, and a silicon. If I wanted to add in another Claytronics, as expensive as that would be, I would then need an additional microchip, additional quantum tube, 1 more silicon wafer in order to make up for that, but I would still be good for energy cells. That's now making 3.6 million, or 3.3 million, potentially an hour, which is not a massive increase considering that the cost now goes up by 10 million. So for a 10 million increase in its initial, investment, it's only making another about 1 million profit an hour, which is, not super good, honestly. And again, if I wanted to upgrade that even further to the kind of maximum that the energy cells per se could provide, which, yeah, basically 2 is the maximum. 2 is the absolute maximum that it can provide. Apparently we crashed. So this is as much as I would get for the station. 2 Claytronics production.
Autopilot disengaged.
Facilities, I will say. Alright, we're here. Where are my new ships? They are here. Okay, let's set them up. Information. Behavior. Default. No, don't stay locked. Sector auto mine. Ore. Confirmed. Next. Information. Behavior. Sector auto mine. Ore. Confirmed. Information. Behavior. Confirmed. And ore is still in demand here, but silicon is also going up in demand as well. So I might want to do both eventually. Alright. But yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of this now, because it's kind of in the way. But yeah, so at most, per Claytronics factory, I would say 2 Claytronics production units is the absolute maximum that you're going to want. Honestly, for the cost of it, considering the actual cost of it and such, what one might want to do is the word I'm trying to say, cough cough. Because it costs an extra 10, yeah, this is probably a better idea. It costs an extra 10 million to only get 1 million profit. Rather than wasting that kind of money, yeah, 100%, rather than wasting that kind of money, it's better to build an entire second station. Because then you're only paying an extra 4 million plus, a couple of miners and making potentially another 2.3 million. So honestly, the most you want to do is have one Claytronics production facility with all of the additional accompaniments. So that seems to be the most efficient way to do that. Now, I might build one of these. I might build one of these in this sector, because we need helium and we need hydrogen. What do we have access to in the area here? We have hydrogen there, not much of it, but we have hydrogen. Probably drop a couple more probes in that area and see. That being the case, I don't think I would build it here. Because we don't have enough... What's the word? We don't have enough of the resources required nearby to make that worth it. So we need silicon, methane, hydrogen, and helium. Helium, methane are here. I don't see hydrogen, unfortunately. Memory of profit. Do we have any hydrogen there? We have ice, but we do not have hydrogen. What about up here? Do we have hydrogen here? I haven't actually deployed any resource probes here. That's a bit of an oversight on my part. But yeah. So basically what I think we're going to do is... Hydrogen is in Silent Witness. Yeah, I was about to say, pretty sure. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I could also have, if I have anyone that happens to have a resource probe, I could have them go deploy one there. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is... I am going to go deploy a bunch of resource probes next time. In all the different sectors where I haven't done so yet. So things like Hatikvas. We have a couple of them, I think, out here, but we haven't found anything. We also have some gas down here that we haven't actually deployed them in either yet. So, again, I'll find a couple nice sectors that I want to deploy some resource probes in. I will do so just to get a good map of the area. And I might build one of these stations. We'll see. We'll see. We still have to complete the main split storyline, which we'll do once we get enough space fly eggs. Again, I'm going to leave things kind of running for a while and hope and hope and hope and hope and hope that we manage to acquire all of the eggs that we need for next time, because I don't want to have to frickin' keep people... You know, basically I don't want to have people sitting around watching me do literally nothing while I wait for space fly eggs to drop. Which is the more efficient way to get them, just because of the drop rate is much higher than the Xenon. You build weapon and turret components in the Hatikva asteroid field because of the gas. Another good option. Mine, Nevidium. Let me go ahead and get my Nevidium miners all sold up here. I might even actually get a couple more of the medium class Nevidium miner, which is just a regular miner that I've renamed to Nevidium miner. But still, since we've discovered a lot more additional stations, and there's enough of them that are buying this that we should be able to make more off of them. But at the same time, again, once the market has been completely saturated, a period of time will need to go by where the miners would just sit around and do nothing. Which they tend to do anyway, honestly, because I don't always give them orders when they request it. I tend to forget about them for a while. So, yeah. Their stations want more guns. Daka Daka. All the Daka. Oh, yes, the encyclopedia thing. Let's take a look at that quickly. I almost completely forgot about that. Yeah, equipment... let's go... Not laser towers. I guess maybe it's under military. Yeah, military. Not the weapons, turrets. Okay. So, the Talati... Let's say the Talati L plasmas. So they have 951 damage against a target. Rate of fire is 0.26, and the let's see, 440, 8.6, and 19 rotational speed. So the rotational speed of the split plasmas is better. The projectile speed is also a lot faster for the split plasmas, a lot faster, significantly so. The main downside, though, is the effective range. The range of the Talati L plasmas is actually a couple kilometers up on the... Which, considering the speed difference, of the projectile speed difference, is kind of funny. But yeah. Split L plasmas. Wait a minute. Did I misread that then? Never mind. Apparently the projectile speed is the same. Why did I read that? I must have clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, I definitely clicked the wrong thing. I probably clicked plasmas. Yeah, I did. So yeah, no. My bad. 440, 69, 19. So yeah, the rotational speed and the damage is better for the split. But the range gets reduced. Yeah, same projectile speed, I just clicked the wrong damn tab, my bad. But yeah, so yeah, the rotation, it actually rotates faster, it's able to lock on and fire better, so they just have, in general, better weapons. Like, L-Pulse could probably be the same. Yep, the range is definitely reduced. Actually, the projectile speed is reduced for the split version, in this case, for the Pulse turret. But the damage goes up and the rotational speed increases. Yeah, and obviously the hull damage goes up quite a bit for that. The main issue, of course, for the split is their lack of turret or lack of shielding. And that their shields in general are just crap. So typically what I like to do is I'll get split cannons, split weapons, Talati shields. And as for the Paranid, you know, let's actually take a look at the Paranid here. Let's use the Paranid as an example for that as well. So we already know that the split L plasmas are great. Let's take a look at the Paranid L plasma and see what the difference is. So the projectile speed of the Paranid L plasmas actually goes up. The range is actually good as well. But the rotational speed is about, yeah. Actually, an interesting aspect of this... Interesting. So, the Paranid is kind of an in-between. The damage and rotational... The damage is greater. The range is even a little bit better than the Talati one. The difference being that the rate of fire gets cut in half. Almost. Yeah, the rate of fire gets cut in half, but the projectile speed goes up, the range gets increased slightly, and the damage goes up, but the rotational speed stays about the same. So it gets additional damage. I would almost really like the Paranid one simply for the fact that they... Actually, what's the split L fire rate? It's slightly better than the Talati ones. As for Argon L plasmas, they get a significant range reduction. This projectile speed, though, goes up. Well, that's Pulse. What am I reading? I'm reading the wrong one. Oopsies. Wait, did the Argon not have a plasma cannon, apparently? Huh. Apparently, the Argon do not have an L plasma turret. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Weird. Yeah, I might not have seen it. That might be why. That's weird. They should have plasma. It's odd. I need more encyclopedia entries. I could mark all as red as well, but I'm not going to do that. So yeah, it's probably that I haven't read it yet, or haven't encountered it, which is strange, yes, that I haven't encountered that. But yeah, so generally, but we can get we could probably get a rough estimation of the difference if I looked at the that variant of it, but regardless. Regardless, I'm gonna call things there for now. We've done what we needed to do. We've made some good progress. I gotta sit in this belt here for a while and wait for my ships to hopefully maybe find something. Maybe I'll even start my guidance over to them so I can hopefully find some when they drop it. Alliance of the World Shipyard would tell you, Word Shipyard would tell you that info. Have I even found the Alliance of the Word Shipyard? I don't think I have. There's a lot of shipyards, a lot of things that I still have not discovered yet. I've really got to get on that. I've been too distracted with the split storyline and all this other stuff that I just have not got to it. There's a lockbox here. Let me get that quickly. Yeah, we're going to get this lockbox quickly, then I'll call it with that, because I unfortunately have to pass out. I got to get up really damn early in the morning, as usual. Yay. They're a Pyramid sub-faction. Yeah, we saw mention of them in the encyclopedia when we were reading that before. It's just I haven't actually explored enough of Pyramid space to have found them, unfortunately. But hey, we'll get on that here shortly afterwards. It's deep south of Pyramid space and far north of Pyramid. Wait, what? Just off the main highway. It's like these two things are contradictory. The far south and the far north. The deep south north of Pyramid space. Of the universe. Okay, is what you're talking about. North of the sector, south of the universe. Okay, at least I think that's what you're getting at. Actually, can't I use the... Could you stop going literally everywhere except where I'm aiming, please? You know what? This is getting aggravating.
Unknown object.
Let's see what we got here.
Container. Container.
Basic ship nanoweave, hydraulic pump, decryption modules. Nothing great. I was kind of hoping for spacefly eggs, or hell, caviar would be amazing, but no. Unfortunately, no. Sigh. Oh well. Well, all we can do now is wait for them to kind of do their thing. So basically, you're saying, like, probably Pontifex's claim. Again, another section here where I need to get more resource probes. It shouldn't be Pious Mists. I don't recall there being one in Pious Mists. Not Hop. Oh, Parrot. Whoop. Yeah, it is Hop. Never mind. No! I guess I have found the Alliance of the Word. ALI Shipyard. Here it is.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Tell them to F off.
Awaiting orders.
Empty space. An arena. Mineral. Sentinel.
Like, what you guys, what you doing out here? Why are you not mining? Seriously. Go mine some goddamn ore. That's literally your freaking orders. The fact that I have to slap you right now. Oh, I know why. God, I hate that so much. Question is, why were they sitting around and doing nothing even when I gave them new default orders? Answer, because I told them to go to this area. That overrid any additional settings that I gave them. So, rather than having a system where they go to an area and then they await further orders. It instead maintains the previous order you gave them. Until you cancel yourself those previous orders, they won't execute any new orders. God, I hate that so much. I really fucking hate that so much. I really wish that was something they would freaking toggle. If a ship goes to an area and completes the order you give it, it should clear it from its routine. And simply be awaiting additional orders. Then if you set any new default orders, which is giving them a new order, tell them to go do something else, then they will immediately do that. But no, that would be too easy. God, that pisses me off. There's supposed to be a amount of time that occurs where they will then basically get their shit together and start doing their orders properly. But more often than not, I don't see that happen. And God, is it aggravating when they sit around doing nothing, or they decide to fly off somewhere else, but they weren't supposed to freaking go in the first damn place. Rage. Rage. But anyway, I digress. It's a minor annoyance. Regardless, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a fan-freaking-tastic evening. And I will see you all next time, where we will drop some resource probes, finish the freaking split plot line once I get enough spacefly eggs, and maybe, depending on how much money we have, I'll do one of two things. I'll either set up a self-sufficient Claytronics factory, maybe even several self-finished Claytronic factories. Actually, yeah, I might make several self-sufficient Claytronics facts, and save it as a preset, and then I'll even share it. So I will create a... I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I'll create a Dropbox link or something for it. And set it up so that people can download the design if they want for the station. So I'll try and make it look nice. I'll try and make it look real nice for that. Give it a single pier. And just make it so that they can... Yeah. Because it doesn't need a triple pier like the big station I have. But yeah. And then eventually we're going to be moving towards getting our shipyard running again, since we've got all the testing done on that, and I would like to, and I'm ramming into an asteroid currently. Or the asteroid's ramming into me? Question mark? Weird. Whatever. But yeah, we'll get that up and running so we can start converting over any ship that we need to, and so on and so forth. Regardless though, have a great evening.